Good evening, everybody. It's Charlie, and welcome back to another video on the Chatting Leeds YouTube channel. It is time for your match preview ahead of the Brentford game away at the Brentford Community Stadium tomorrow afternoon. It's a 3 o'clock kickoff on a Saturday, guys. Let's hope that we can bounce back from two not, well, don't really want to say poor results, but if we can get back to winning ways, that would be amazing. Just before I get into it, smash that like button, please subscribe, share all of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below and all that good stuff. And yeah, let's get into it. We're not going to be negative on this one. The transfer window is finally over with. We ended up signing an 18-year-old Italian. Yeah, great stuff. But we'll move on because we have got small matter of a football match happening tomorrow down in London. So yeah, Brentford have started off a little bit hit and miss. Obviously, they've only lost one game. I believe that was to Fulham, 3-2. But they have got a famous win over Manchester United, 4-0. And obviously, I think they've drawn 2 as well. So, they've had a fairly up and down start. Sorry, I'll just move my mic. Yeah, they've had a fairly up and down start. I think it's a game that Leeds United can go and win 100%. We beat them on the last day of last season, famously, to stay up in the Premier League. I think as much as I dislike Thomas Frank, he does set up his teams quite well. I do think the loss of Christian Eriksen in that midfield area is concerning for them, although they have signed Damsgaard, which is a really good signing as well. Be interesting to see how Leeds United cope with Ivan Toney up front. Is he going to be a threat? He is a big threat. He's a very good striker in this league. I do think this will be his last season at Brentford. I believe that he will be moving to a top 6 club or at least a more stable team in the Premier League next season. Depending on how Brentford do, if I'm honest, I kind of had them to be in a bit of a fight at the bottom of the league, but I think you could say that about quite a lot of teams this season. I think it's shaped up to be a very interesting season so far. Teams at the bottom of the league that you wouldn't expect. So yeah, it'll definitely be interesting to see. Leeds United, obviously Patrick Bamford, Liam Cooper, Junior Firpo, I believe, are all fit, and Luke Ayling. So it'll be interesting to see who Marsh goes with. I do think Bamford will start. I don't think Marsh really trusts Skellart to start at the minute. I think Bamford will need to be risked, obviously, as Rodrigo is injured at the minute, which is a concern, given the events of deadline day, but we're not going to go into that. So yeah, I think as much as I've said I wouldn't want Cooper in my ideal starting 11, based on the left-back situation at the minute and Pascal Struijk is playing there, I do think Cooper should come back in to replace Llorente, because Llorente has been very erratic and a little bit nervy the last 2 games. I think he might need a little bit of a rest out of the team. So I hope to see Cooper and Koch at the back. I think Christensen will keep his place. I think Ayling will be on the bench. And hopefully, as I said, Patrick Bamford can start and help us, because against Everton, he came on and he did a good job. The link-up play was good. His hold-up play was good. His touch was a bit off at times, but, he is rusty. We need to remember that. I do think this game will have goals. I think it's going to be quite end-to-end, if I'm being honest. The midfield area is always key in a Leeds United fixture. If Mark Rocker and Tyler Adams can stabilise that midfield and obviously compete with the likes of Damsgaard in there, then hopefully Leeds United can have some joy. I think we need to get Brendan Aronson more in this game. I think the last 2 games he's been a bit out of it. Whether that's the opposition setting up in a certain way, whether he's just hitting a little bit of, not poor form, but, just average form at the minute. I think Sinistera will obviously start again on the right with Harrison on the left. Sinistera's goal the other day was a good goal, albeit Pickford should have done better from an Everton point of view, but it was a good strike from Sinistera. And yeah, overall, I'm feeling okay about this game. Look, there will be Leeds United fans out there that if we lose this game, based on what's happened in the transfer window over the last few days, we'll be calling for the board to be sacked and all this. We need to just keep behind Marsh. One thing that Rads did tweet out, which was right, is that we need to get behind Jesse. Whatever happens against Brentford, I do think that we can win this game, if I'm being totally honest with you. And I am going to go with a 2-1 Leeds United win. I do think Brentford will score. I think they have got a lot of aerial threat going forward. I do think could cause us some issues, but in terms of all-round play and the attacking third, I do think Leeds United have got a little bit more this season. So yeah, I'm going to go with a 2-1 win. This preview has been quite brief, guys. It's because I have got plans tonight. I've got plans tomorrow after the game. So the video after the game tomorrow is going to be quite brief, as well as this one, as it is my birthday on Tuesday. So I've got a lot of things going on. So yeah, that brings us to the end of this very brief and bite-sized match preview ahead of Brentford against Leeds United. Hit that like button. Please subscribe if you're brand new. Share all of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below, and I'll see you in the review after the game tomorrow. Thank you very much.